Nails get nailed to the cross while you paint fake nails with the gloss. Get prepared for the Lord. If you read from the source, you would realize he was read from the source. Get the word in your pores, let it pour out till it pour out of your soul. We can fall out or we fall out cause we all bow. Wow. He the true dog, if you don't believe me, the word you can Snoop Dogg right now. He was on death row. Didn't serve any sentence. I should've been on death row. He didn't serve me a sentence. Nah, got an easy pass with no paid tolls. On the third day, he don't stay cold. Don't really care about your play. When I know God made him was a Play-Doh, yeah.
Looking up at the Father, attentive, ain't got a clue what they do. And Lord, I ask you to forgive them. It's about time they awaken. It's about time that they listen. It's about time to arrive in paradise with you in heaven. Wanna join me? And I buy. That's an honor that's given. Drawing ninth hour men on both sides. Only thing left is to be right where you are, God. Can you hear my cry? No, you hear my cry, Eli. When look at mama, gotta tell her to hold on to her fella. Gotta tell her, hold on tight. Feeling forsaken, I'm shaking and questioning why, God, my God, I've got thirst. It's time. This finished. Crown head nailed down, clock done ticking. Blood. Life found, life been stricken. I commend my spirit unto your hands. Surrender your plan in 3 days, soon to be risen.
Father, forgive them, they ignorant. Paradise with me, you'll enter it. Woman, behold your son, my time is imminent. My God, tell me why you listen to me. Why have you forsaken me and I thirst? Yes, it is finished, I put in the work. Father, thy hand and my spirit will merge. Thou shalt not steal, but I gave you the word.
How y'all doing and welcome. I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. Subscribe. Please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Subscribe to the website. If you would like to support a player around here, you can get some for you and them little ugly ass babies by clicking the Get link on the website. If you'd like to see what we call the event video, please go around to the Patreon, the Willie Williams Show. The link's down there in the description. I need you liking, sharing, telling somebody about a player. We try to get the thumbs up over 500 in every show so we can do something to the algorithm. Listen, we got a PayPal link down in the description. We got $sign, top and bottom. Willie Williams Show, that is the cash app. And if you just so happen to hit that super chat, please don't go over $5 because the player don't know if he getting it or not. They say I get 30, they say that they get 70. God damn it, I think they getting a whole 100. Remember, the midday news show, if you can't watch it with your eyes and you can't use your peripherals and see a player, big word, I hear any goddamn screen. We do got a thing called a podcast on Anchor and Spotify, the Willie Williams Show. Please follow me on IG and Twitter at the WW Show. Appreciate y'all. What's happening and welcome. Come on in, sit yourselves right on down. How y'all doing? I'm Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining me. This is the Willie Williams Show. This is the midday news show. Oh man, y'all done made it on there here. Now why she got on that right there with a BBL? Doing the wrong thing out here with these BBLs. What to do, man? Today is Thursday, October the 17th. October the 17th, 2024. What's happening? How's y'all living? Come on. Hold on. Now who is this? If y'all is not following me on Twitter, y'all need to go around there and follow me on Twitter. What it is? Twitter, the Willie Williams Show. That's what it is. Let me get a refresh real quick. See what we looking like over here. Maybe they sending it out. Maybe they sending out the notification. Maybe not. But y'all know how we got to do it until we get our numbers up. If you're new around here, subscribe. I need your assistance around here. I need sponsorships. I need help. Help, sponsorships, all that good fly stuff right there. Shout out to Phyllis for the $1 cash app. Say happy Thursday. Say Miss Shirley, Jermaine, and chat. Say love you, Willie, love you back. I appreciate that right there. Our prayers going out to Miss Shirley and Jermaine out here in the street. I hope that y'all is having a wonderful day so far. The 209 Cali is up in the building. Say salute Detroit. What it do? Now why this thing keep on jumping like this? This is just stupid. The Chi-Town is up in the building. Say the 510 Oak, California is checking on in for duty. What's happening? Nebraska is up in this thing. The ATL shouted up in the building. Tennessee is up in the house. If y'all just not coming on in, we also streaming live on twitch.tv.com. The Willie Williams Show. Help her play out. The 334 The Gump Monkey Town is up in the building. What it do? Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. What is that right there? Washington is up in the building. What's happening? Come on. I haven't seen much today. Maybe a tad bit, a little slow today. I think my stomach hurt. Hurting a little bit. I ain't even eat nothing. Had my stomach hurting. What's going on? I may need to go to the restroom. Hold on, Facebook. Investigation on anti-migration content on the site. That's what's up. Hold on. Bam, bam, bam. I'm looking at something. Is that a nuclear? Oh, that's a space shuttle. A space shuttle is out here in these doggone streets. What it do? What it do? Come on in. Come on in. Y'all tiptoe on in. Hell, stomp your feet when you come on in. Make a lot of noise when you come on in. You know what I'm saying? Or do like this when you come on in. Put your finger up when you come on in. To be excused. That's what's up. You say, I can smell that player's hair through my Wi-Fi. What? You say, gonna have to burn a pleasant candle up in here. That's what I'm talking about. Listen. Y'all please remember, go around to Pleasant Candles, pleasantcandles.com. It is a huge candle company. Huge candle companies. Everything is Willie poured. Nothing is third party. Everything comes from my warehouse to your house out here in these streets. We have multiple fragrances, and if you would like for your area to smell better than it does right now, go on around here. pleasantcandles.com. That's what I'm talking about. Bam, give yourself a pat on the back. Y'all done hit over 100 by 08 after the hour. I appreciate that right there. Let me know that y'all want to get into some news that maybe you can use, or just some news that you want to hear about other people that's going on out here in these doggone streets and the decisions that people is out here making. Sugarland, Texas is up in the house. Say hashtag Willie say hush. That's what I'm talking about. The 313. Love you, Willie. Love you back. That's all, man. Thank y'all. Louisville, Kentucky is hitting that like button. I appreciate that right there. I say, Willie, I'm so mad that I missed yesterday's show. He said, what, that NBA play? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that baby decided to leave Earth early. Or late, I don't know, but she decided. She made her own choice. She is not a coward. That's one thing that we cannot put on that used to be tall, beautiful baby out here in the street. That baby was 6'6", yeah, kind of tall, not short. Remember that, tall, not short. What? Let's go to Central Park. Let's go to Central Park real quick. So Central Park is in New York, in case y'all don't know where Central Park at. New York is having a hard time out here in these doggone streets, and this is one of these democratic cities again that's having these problems. These problems with these new people that's coming on around here in these streets causing issues for the citizens. They say that the teen gangs is targeting people in Times Square. They're targeting people, the gangs. Like, we can't say the migrants because they say it's not the migrants, it's the gangs. Well, they did say that in Colorado, so I'm guessing that they will eventually say that in New York because they don't want to blame the migrants for the things that the migrants is doing. Let's see what they talk about. Look at all these teens. So watch it.
Police say teens, even an 11-year-old, are being recruited by suspected migrant gang members at the city-funded Manhattan shelter, recruited to commit crimes in Times Square with near impunity for a gang that originated in a Venezuelan prison.
Now, the NYPD telling News 4 that the young recruits even pulling off armed robberies and coordinating those crimes with government-issued phones.
13 to 18. Oh, they got government-issued phones. They got the Obama phones. 20 new recruits, or 20 recruits. 50 plus arrests. That's what's up.
At least 20 have been arrested over 50 times, escaping punishment because of their ages. Let's get out live to News 4's Mark Santia joining us from Times Square. Mark.
Chuck and Natalie, the NYPD says children are being used to commit violent crimes, and they're picking iconic New York locations, showing off on social media.
Look at them little young thugs. I appreciate the photo. I really do appreciate the photo because not now one of them is darker hue. That's what's up.
Media bragging about violent crimes and flashing guns. Police say a new gang comprised of migrant children from Venezuela is targeting tourists in the heart of Times Square.
We're seeing a subdivision, a farm team of sorts of Tren de Aragua. They call themselves Los Diablos de la 42 crew, hence 42nd Street. This is their ground zero.
Police say the gang trails and attacks when people least expect it.
Who did they prey upon? tourists, soft targets, unsuspected individuals.
And police say the gang is actively recruiting kids from migrant shelters to join their ranks.
We've made arrests on individuals as young as 11, but the average age is anywhere between about 14 and 16 years old.
NYPD Assistant Chief Jason Savino.
Why is Spider-Man out here with a fanny pack? You all don't see Spider-Man? Spider-Man outside with a fanny pack, and it's not even Halloween. When did Spider-Mans wear fanny packs?
Now says they are using a free handout from the United States government to target innocent victims.
So they're furthering the criminality.
Did y'all just hear what they said that the United States government is doing?
They are using a free handout from the United States government to target innocent victims.
So they're furthering the criminality using this gang chat on none other than government-issued phones.
It's the same group, NYPD Assistant Chief Savino says, that committed multiple crimes in Central Park this summer.
This crew of 20 individuals was arrested upwards of 50 times.
So we know that there's 20, and we know who these 20 is because they've been arrested multiple times. Why don't we just do something to them?
50 times total, and right now, every single one of them is out and about on the streets.
The NYPD has increased patrols running the group out of Times Square, but there's concern they will return.
Running the group out of Times Square. So we know that this is a gang. And you mean the police is running the group out of Times Square. So we know that the gang is in Times Square causing problems in Times Square. But we're just going to keep arresting them, and they're gonna keep getting released. I think we got like 5.5 weeks till we vote. Do not forget, y'all.
And they're preying upon young, vulnerable individuals.
Young, vulnerable individuals who don't have no damn daddies. Yeah. Migrants ain't got no daddies either. Not all. But there's a hell of a lot of single mamas as migrants who done came across the doggone border. Yeah, right in y'all sanctuary city. Hey, listen. I like that little photo right there. Ain't not now one of them a darker hue player. Moving right along, I ain't gonna even much hold you. Dark hue folk got problems. Venezuelan gang members got problems too. Hey, we are not alone. No, we're not. No, we're not. The youth is a problem everywhere. Well, not everywhere. Well, almost everywhere, especially in these Democratic states out here in these doggone streets. Woo! How many of y'all be going to church? How many of y'all still like active like at church? Like not just going to church just to go to church, because that's probably something that I would do, just go to church just to be going to church. But how many of y'all really like still go to church for the word? How many of y'all go to church for the word? I'm not talking about you good people who just go to church because it's Sunday and that's something that you've been doing since you was a child. I'm talking about going to church really for the word. Really for the word. Why don't no place on the planet is safe from violence, from harm and stuff like that right there, right? From destruction. No place on the planet is like protected like that. Maybe I'm just going too deep. But anyway, we have a man who has been arrested in the Pensacola church burglary. He's breaking into the Lord's house. They call it the Lord's house, although the Lord say he is not in the house. Say that there again. He is breaking into the Lord's house, even though the Lord say he's not in the house. Huh? You would only get mad with what I just said if you have not read your book. Here we go.
A man is behind bars facing several charges after Pensacola police say he burglarized more than a half-dozen churches in the area. The police say an arrest would not have been possible without surveillance from the churches capturing the suspect. WEAR obtained surveillance of one of the most recent burglaries that helped police. They say that's how they identified the suspect. Tanner Stewart is outside two of those churches that were targeted, and he explains how that suspect was located.
Say if the Lord not there, you got to go back later.
Sue, good evening. Police say that Jeremy Lang broke into nearly every church he could find here close to Davis Highway, and we're standing next to two, right next door to each other, that he broke into two different occasions, and they say that it was the surveillance that helped track down the suspect.
Okay.
Police say 20-year-old Jeremy Lang is
Listen. Damn. Jeremy, that's what's up. He looked angry.
responsible for at least 7 burglaries over a 2.5-week span in the areas of MLK Drive, 9th Avenue, Davis Highway, and Woodland Avenue. Surveillance footage we obtained from Pastor Clifton Riley at Bethel AME Church shows the suspect break several windows before eventually climbing in last Friday night. The pastor tells me he spent less than 5 minutes inside and left with nothing. Authorities say Lang was spotted Monday night wearing the same clothes from the surveillance days prior. He was found carrying burglary tools, marijuana, and a stolen firearm.
Now they're going to blame it on the reef is the reason for him breaking into churches. Go ahead, though.
Security around churches is very important, not only while church is in session, but obviously after hours.
Officer Mike Wood with PPD credits the surveillance for helping Lieutenant Amy Parsons make the arrest.
You say I thought that was a stud sister.
Telling me church break-ins are a common target for habitual burglars.
It's not common, but usually when it happens, it's by the same person. Like this.
Why do we have a thing called habitual burglary? Why is there a such thing of a habitual burglar? How do we even allow citizens to get that title, habitual burglars? Maybe we need to be tougher on burglary.
Case here. So we're just fortunate that nobody was hurt and that we got him off the street.
This is the first time I ever heard about, any break-ins at a church, like, ever. Like, I didn't know people even did stuff like that. It's kind of uncommon, I think it's insane. I think you got to be wired a little different to break into a church.
In addition to
church got some money. Churches get robbed. Yeah, that's why the deacons be having like their pistols on them and stuff like that. Churches be getting ran up on.
Burglary, Lang's facing several charges, including fraud and criminal mischief. And PPD says Jeremy Lang provided a false name to them at the time of his arrest. He is charged with one of the burglaries at this church. Other charges are pending from the 6 other churches that he's burglarized. PPD did not identify the items that he's accused of stealing.
The churches should have said that he stole the blessings out the church or something. I don't know how they're going to get that back. But you say, Willie, will the church forgive him and let him come back? I'm pretty sure that there will be several of those churches who would actually forgive. Hell, they probably not all forgave him and welcome him to come back in the church if he'd want to change his life and give his life over to the Lord. Because that's what we be doing. I forgive you. I forgive you early in the game, too. The game could have just started. I forgive you. God, dog, at least let the game be over. You know what I'm saying? We be doing too much. Do y'all remember that story? Let's go to New York. Do y'all remember the good story to where the people in the daycare had all that fentanyl? Remember the daycare in the Bronx had all the fentanyl. They found fentanyl in the walls. They found it in the floor. Well, here, no, they didn't find it in the wall. They found it in the floors and stuff like that right there, right? To where the fentanyl had done killed a toddler. Fentanyl, that dope, that good, but that bad. Like I've always said, people who slang that fentanyl, people who is using fentanyl to cut that good dope, need to be off earth in my mind. Well, we have an update. We have an update, and a player done been sentenced. I want y'all to pay attention to this story because I listen to it and I watch it and I'm like, ain't they forgetting something? Here we go. Let's see.
The parents of 4 babies poisoned, one fatally, at a Bronx daycare last September left federal court Wednesday in too much pain to speak publicly. But they just witnessed the 33-year-old man who mixed, stored, and distributed fentanyl from his wife's business, sentenced to prison for the deadly crime. But before that, the parents of Nicholas Dominici told the court about their grief, at times doubled over, sobbing in court. Zoila Dominici, the mother of the baby, told the judge, "I've been grieving for the last year, month, and 1 day. Every parent's worst nightmare is to lose a child, especially this way. I could not imagine what my son was going through in his last moments. It's hard for us to keep living." After, her husband, Otanel Felice, explained, "It's horrible, terrible to see drug addicts. To think my son may have experienced the same thing. We'll have to learn how to live with this as a family. I trust your honor. You will do justice for my son." To which the judge replied, Felix Herrera Garcia acted with extreme indifference to human life and sentenced him to 45 years in federal prison. It was determined the children were poisoned by 12 kilos of fentanyl kept in a trap door. And as they became sick, Garcia was seen on video running away before the ambulances arrived. He fled to Mexico before he was brought back to face trial.
Yeah. I'm glad that you asked that. That's an excellent question. Where's the wife and her charges? There you go. There you go. It was his wife's daycare. Right. They just show us the flow. This is in the floor of the daycare, in case y'all new around here and y'all don't know. This the floor of the daycare. You gonna mean to tell me, me. His wife didn't know that he was mixing and dealing fentanyl? You mean to tell me that she didn't know there were 12 kilos in the flow? He cut it out perfectly. This is a perfectly cut floor to store whatever you would like to store in the flow. She didn't know. The man got 45 years. They ain't saying nothing about the wife. Nothing. Hell, they might still allow her to have the daycare open. I just want y'all to be paying attention, man. Men, we will be held accountable. Man on the planet, you will be held accountable. Hold on. Let me. There was something else.
Children were poisoned by 12 kilos of...
Ooh, he had it wrapped up so cute, too. He had them wrapped cute. Player ran away. He fled. He got on from around there. But we hadn't called him. Yeah.
Fentanyl kept in a trap door. And as they became sick, Garcia was seen on video running away before the ambulances arrived. He fled to Mexico before he was brought back to face trial.
Wife, nothing. That's what's up. So we just not gonna hold a bitch accountable out here in these streets. We sure enough not. But women want to be treated equally, right? Thought y'all wanted to be treated equally. I don't believe that y'all really want to be treated equal like that right there. It's a farce. It is a real farce. Oh, let's go to Atlanta. If y'all just not coming on in, we also streaming live on twitch.tv.com. The Willie Williams Show. We have 214 followers trying to hit this 215, y'all. We only need one more. We've been trying to do this shit since last week. Can y'all, damn it, we need one more on twitch.tv.com. The Willie Williams Show. Can't do it without you good people. Listen, if you like what you're watching, go ahead on and share. If you like what you're watching, go ahead on and give it a like. If you like what you're watching, support is a verb. Support is a verb. Let me get me a refresh real quick to see what we're working with. All right, we had 191 thumbs up. Can we get this thing over 250? Hell, we should actually be over 280. But we should get this thing over 250 real quick, so I don't have to keep begging you good people out here in these doggone streets. Ain't y'all sick of me begging as a grown man? A grown man shouldn't be begging for nothing, right? Don't worry about that right there. Let's go to the A real quick. Maybe this situation is an excuse. Maybe it's an excuse. And if it is an excuse, is it a good excuse? A man smoked crack and tried to sexually assault a stroke patient at the hospital and ran away bucket naked. I don't know why we put bucket naked The way we come up with that right there from it. Go ahead.
Action News exclusive. Police arrested a man who they say tried to sexually assault a stroke patient at Grady Memorial Hospital. The man told police he was high on crack. Channel 2's Michael Seiden is live outside Grady working to find out how the man got past security, Michael.
And Linda, as soon as I found out about what happened inside Grady, I immediately reached out to hospital officials trying to find out how could something like this happen and what security measures are now in place to prevent anything like this from happening again. They declined to answer those questions, citing the ongoing investigation. But I can tell you tonight, talking to former patients and people who have loved ones there, they are upset and they're demanding answers.
I'm a woman. That's terrifying.
Nobody should be able to just walk in like that and go anywhere. That's not right.
Hold on. Now, dog it, when we see him, we got to point him out. Shot that beautiful baby out with having no makeup on, but she got her due did.
That's terrifying.
Nobody should be able to just walk in
Look
like
that beautiful skinned darky hue sister.
that and go anywhere. That's not right.
Terrifying and shocking. Those are just some of the words that these two women used to describe the attempted sexual assault that Atlanta police say happened last Friday inside a patient's room at Grady Memorial Hospital.
So my question is, where was security?
APD says this man, 24-year-old Shaman Pierce, walked into Grady on Friday afternoon, then hopped onto an elevator where he started smoking his crack pipe in front of several nurses.
Oh, so he got in the elevator smoking. Oh, so he didn't smoke before he got to the hospital. That's what's up. So hell, he's not lying. He smoked in the elevator, so he getting all y'all high.
The nurses reported what happened to security, but that's when police say Pierce slipped into the room of a 47-year-old woman who was recovering after suffering a stroke. When the patient woke up, witnesses say she found Pierce naked and on top of her, and as she tried to fight him off, the two fell to the floor.
I did not want to say that, but that was my thought process too. I did not want to put that down the player. Say Polite at it again. Oh, that's not brother Polite. Don't do a player like that. He already down bad. Oh my God. Listen, but that was truly my thought also.
One of the nurses heard the fall and rushed into the room where she found Pierce attempting.
This was my thought also. I was like, damn, he looked like Polite.
To sexually assault the patient. Pierce managed to escape from the room, and surveillance video recorded him hiding in a hospital trash can.
Where he was in a hospital trash can, bucket naked.
Put on a used hospital gown, then ran from the building until police arrested him under a bridge.
Ooh, he nasty. You wait, hold on, pimp. Sanitary. Cleanliness is next to godliness. He was hiding in the trash can bucket naked, and then he was able to go ahead on and get a used gown. Do you know what we do in them gowns? Cause we be naked. That mean that if we leaking and stuff like that right there, it gets on the gown. We laying on it in the bed, we sitting down on the gown and stuff, we pooting. You know what I'm saying? We got poop sprinkles and stuff on used gown. Boy, listen, but when you ain't got nothing, I guess.
Video recorded him hiding in a hospital trash can where he put on a used hospital gown, then ran from the building until police arrested him under a bridge. Now, I've reached out to Grady because I want to know how this could have happened, especially when the hospital has its own security team.
Yes, this is a lawsuit. This is a hell of a lawsuit because this was a stroke patient, and the stroke patient, in case y'all don't know, a lot of times strokes causes paralysis to where one side of your body is immobile. You can't move. So, like you say, she tried to fight him off when he was on her naked, and they both fell. It's really, really hard to fight somebody off if one side of her body was immobile. I think I'm saying that right. Go ahead.
I've also asked if they've implemented any new security measures that could help prevent this from happening again. But a spokesperson declined to answer my questions, citing the ongoing criminal investigation. Do you think that Grady should answer to this?
100%. That happened in your building. That's your responsibility. Your patient safety is your job.
Facts. Patient safety is your job, and that's why this woman is going to win the lawsuit. This was negligence on the hospital.
All right, so get this on.
You did not keep your patient safe.
The same day as that attack, we also learned that an accused killer actually escaped from Grady. In fact, at this moment, he remains on the run. I reached out to Grady.
The killer done escaped the same day that a crackhead was trying to hunt a stroke patient?
He told me, spokesperson, the arresting law enforcement agency's responsibility is to watch the inmate. We've learned that the suspect was under the custody of the Atlanta City Detention Center when he escaped from custody here at Grady Hospital.
Somebody fired.
We are live in downtown Atlanta. Michael Seiden.
So we got an escapee and a stroker. A literal bucket naked stroker out here in these streets. Now listen, I don't know why ain't nobody listen. He smoked crack inside of an elevator in a closed space with nurses. So ain't then one of y'all nurses gonna try to punch the glass meat, I don't want to say the D word, the glass meat out of his mouth? Y'all ain't gonna try to slap the glass meat out of his mouth. He fired up in closed space, because when he blow that smoke out, that's the oxygen inside of that elevator which you is going to inhale. Now y'all all crackheads. All y'all crackheads. Listen. Okay, you only smoke crack once. You is a crackhead. I don't want that to listen. Yes, a glass meat, but I can't say it. We on YouTube. We want to be professional. Y'all all crackheads now. It's in your blood. It's in your system. Y'all just gonna sit there. So y'all ain't gonna push them down, no nut. You did in hell, right? Look, crackhead. All y'all little multiple crackheads. And listen, it was probably some cute babies in there too. Y'all cute and crackheads. Now listen, do not get it twisted. There's a hell of a lot of beautiful women who is crackheads. Shout out to T. Lee for the $2 super chat. He say, what more could security have done? Listen, in actuality, nothing. If you really think about it. But because this happened on a patient in their care, they are at fault. Yep, the hospital is at fault. Oh, now see, I don't know how Grady worked. But I know in like Florida hospitals, you just can't go in and just go somewhere. You have to go to security to get you a sticker to put on your body to be able to roam and go around the hospital. But see, he could have even did that right there and still got in the elevator, smoked that crack, and decided to go into somebody's room. But at least that would have looked better as far as, oh, he came through security. He said where he was going and he went there. But once he got into the elevator, we cannot control him if he's smoking crack or not. Now, that could have been a good hospital's defense in court. It could have been a real defense. See, because once you get to the floor you're trying to get to, you can go into any room. You can go into any room once you get to the floor because you've already made it through security. So even if security would have stopped them, the hospital is still liable. Period, point blank, because it happened in their house. Yeah, I think I made my point. Moving right along, I ain't gonna even much hold you. I say y'all need to drug test your nurses up there right now. They out there high trying to take care of people. Move right along. This is possibly something that I would advise a lot of people to actually do. And it's not like I would be trying to save a person who did what they saying that this person that I'm finna show y'all had done did. I'm not trying to save them, but I think that this is a good idea for somebody to do. Well, I'm gonna say it like this. I think that's a good idea that if you do a crime, that you may need to go out on the run. I think it's a good idea, but us as a people, we want people who do crime to turn themselves in, which that's not reality, you know. He said the gas stations used to sell Brillo pads, sure enough. He said Grady is one of the best trauma hospitals around here. They get so much practice. They should be. Grady have gotten so much practice over the decades. They should be the best. There was a time when Jackson Memorial Hospital down in Miami was the best hospital for trauma. They should have, because they got so much damn practice. You know what I'm saying? Uh-huh. But I'm finna take y'all out here to Washington, because Seattle is in Washington. We got a player who done fled, who done left from around there, who done went bye-bye, went on a vacay. A Seattle youth therapist. Y'all know where we going. Seattle youth therapist flees the U.S. after child pornography. I got to say it like that because they'll pick up on it and be like, you're not supposed to say those words. But child pornography charges. Here we go.
A local child therapist is arrested for child pornography, but police say he managed to escape the U.S. Today, Fox 13 Seattle is looking at how the suspect slipped through the cracks so easily. The details.
So easily. Nope. We're doing Rumble tonight. We're doing Rumble tonight. Tonight.
We're uncovering are frustrating and concerning. Fox 13's AJ Janival reports what went wrong from the airport.
Documents that I obtained show law enforcement stopped that suspect, Yu Shang Ling, for a brief moment here at the airport. But those records show Port of Seattle police let the accused child sexual exploiter go due to confusion over red tape.
So they let him go knowing that he hadn't did it?
Port of Seattle police was on scene and declined detention of the subject due to a lack of a warrant.
Okay, so there was not a warrant, so they wasn't supposed to hold him, right?
A one-sentence answer as to why a man accused of peddling in the misery of sexually abused children is now free.
We believe that they absolutely could have arrested him, and we were under the belief that they would have because they didn't need a warrant.
Probable cause documents I obtained show 26-year-old Yu Shang Ling, who went by Bruce, worked...
Bruce! Yu Shang Ling. That's Bruce. Yeah.
As a family and child therapist. According to the documents, Ling was employed with Valley City's behavioral health care. Ling claimed in that role he collaborated with schools, DCYF, CPS, and Seattle Children's Hospital.
Extremely disturbing allegations.
Police discovered dozens of images of child pornography in a computer file alongside a file for his cover letter for an application to Seattle Children's Hospital.
You is right. I did say the P word is active art. I did say active art. Yes, I did. So he had a whole bunch of child active art. There you go.
That's just so awful when you read the details in those court documents.
Ling bonded out of jail with possibly as little as $7,500 out of his own pocket.
Bruce Ling. Bruce Ling.
He then somehow acquired an illegal passport, and despite Homeland Security flagging his planned escape and King County Sheriff notifying the Port of Seattle Police to make an arrest, which documents say they agreed to do, officers at the airport let Ling board a flight to China.
Wow. So they agreed to arrest him. They agreed to, damn it, they told him he can't fly.
How acquired an illegal passport, and despite Homeland Security,
he acquired an illegal passport. How long did it take y'all to get y'all passport? Huh? Was y'all able to get a passport the same day? This player got connects.
Security flagging his planned escape, and
they flagged his name. Imagine if they flag your name. Guess what's going to happen? You're going to be detained and arrested.
King County Sheriff notifying the Port of Seattle Police to make an arrest, which documents say they agreed to do.
Agreed. Somebody lose their job.
Officers at the airport let Ling board a flight to China.
What he could have been arrested on were two things. One is attempted bail jumping for trying to board that flight. The other is not following court orders by getting that passport and trying to get on the flight.
I spoke to officials with the Port of Seattle Police Department who tell me they have to have probable cause or a warrant to make an arrest. They say
then why did y'all agree to it if y'all didn't have that?
they're not sure if they had that at the time of this incident. Reporting here at SeaTac Airport in AJ.
Well, that's what they're supposed to say to cover their own behind. We are not sure if we had all the proper paperwork, although we did say, yeah, we'll detain him and arrest him. Yeah. We will not let him get on the plane. That's what's up. Bruce Lee, Sha-Chang Lee, gone. Out of here. China. Went back home to his mama now. Went back to his own country. Now, I don't know if China has an extradition thing or something. Wait. Hold on. Why don't we find out? Does China have extradition laws? Yes, China has extradition laws and have signed more than 59 extradition treaties with other countries. However, there are some restrictions on China's extradition laws, including no extradition of China nationals. Oh, so meaning China does not extradite its own citizens. Okay. Extradition refusal. China may refuse extradition if the offense is political, military, or religious in nature. And number 3, extradition cooperation or corporations. China's extradition corporations is based on equality and cannot harm China's sovereignty, security, or public interests. So basically, if he's a China nationalist, or if he's a Chinese citizen, because he could have dual citizenship, right? He could have it. But if he's a Chinese citizen, they ain't sending Buddy back. Right? So that means no. That means no. So he done got away with the child active art inside of his computer or inside of his possession. Yeah, he done got away with looking at the children and possibly doing some strange to the children. Yeah. Shout out to Skull Nation for the $2 super chat. He say he pulled Elio. He pulled a low from the Dark Knight called Batman. He got out of here real quick. Real quick. Say Bruce Lee ain't protected based on what you read. He's not protected. Now listen. Only if he is a dual citizen. If he's a dual citizen, they ain't sending him back. He may have to work for food, but they ain't gonna send him back. Hell, so how do China or what do China think about child active art? What do y'all think that they think about it? Well, hell, hold on. Let's see some. What is the age of consent in China? I think they think different. I'll tell y'all that right there. Just go to what I'm looking at. I think that they think different about child active art. The legal age of consent in China is 14 years old. However, consent is not the only factor considered when determining if a minor has consented to sexual activities. Other factors includes the situation. So I guess it depends on if y'all go together or not. I don't know. The minor's mental and physical state and the relationship between the parties involved. I just had to say it. Unless y'all go together or not. So I guess it's consensual if y'all is in like a relationship or something and y'all just not trying to smash one another. Some have argued that the age of consent should be raised to 16 years old. They point to a high number of sexual assaults against minor females under 16, and the idea that women at 16 may not fully understand sex. I'm so sick of us people saying stupid stuff like that. I'm so sick of this thought process of people who make laws and us as adult citizens be thinking this stupid. They point to the high number of sexual assaults against minor females under 16 and the idea that women at 16 may not fully understand sex. I don't know about China, but can you be a teen mom in China? Do you have the right to be a teen mom in China? Yeah. Why do adults feel like 16-year-olds don't understand sex? When we was 16 years old and understood sex. I don't understand. We went to school with people who was pregnant. Well, they also created pregnancy schools, like in Dade County. It was called COPE. It was called COPE, C-O-P-E. COPE North and COPE South. They only had two schools, big schools, COPE South and COPE North. South Miami, North Miami. You was pregnant, you went to COPE. Had whole schools for them young mothers. So we understood what sex was. We understand what sex was because we want sex. We know hunching, you may get pregnant. We know hunching, you may catch a STD. We took health in high school. We knew what sex was. We knew what sex was in the communities because people in the community was hunching. We knew what sex was. That's why we wanted it so bad. Shout out Sensei for the $2 super chat. The $2 super chat say, at 16, I didn't know how good sex was either. Hey, listen. See, we were trying to get it. We did. Listen, sex can drive you to do a whole bunch of things out here because of sex is better than dope. Sex is addictive. And at them young ages, we really didn't know how good it was, but we did understand sex though. Once we got it, we wanted more. So now we understand that this shit feel really, really good. And we've experienced it feeling really, really good. He say sex is the original dope. Trying to tell you, make you kill your mama by some good sex. Like I done told y'all, once that meat get hard and that monkey get moist, our parenting is damn near over. Your kids will be defiant, will not listen to you as a provider. About that meat and about that monkey. Y'all know what I'm saying is true, because a lot of y'all, couldn't nobody tell y'all nothing at them ages while y'all out here trying to hunch a little something. Couldn't nobody tell y'all nothing. Huh? For real. Let's go to St. Louis. We're going to St. Louis. I didn't know that there was a law on the book, on the books. I never knew, and now I be learning stuff, and this is why I be loving to do the news. I love to do the news because you get to learn stuff, especially at the Willie Williams Show. You really do get to learn stuff from all across this doggone country. In St. Louis, there's a law that prohibits barbershops from operating after 6:30 p.m. There's a law in St. Louis that prohibits barbershop. You can't cut hair after 6:30. We say no more shape-ups. No more washing of the hairs. And no more our stud sisters getting taped up. No. After 6:30. This is a whole law in St. Louis. I know that y'all don't believe me. Look at player here. Player sharp right there. Player got them waves. Player got that ocean thing going. Ooh. Player got that thing. Y'all listen to this fly stuff right here, man. And listen. This is one thing that I have been pointing out for years, especially when I was doing my investigation with child brides. When I looked into the child bride situation in the great United States of America, and then to come to find out that there were so many states who it was still on the law books for child brides. We don't be knowing these laws. We don't be knowing what's going on in our own state because we're not paying attention to a lot of stuff. We don't even reach back and ask our elders what were some of the laws that was like hindering people, like laws that should have not been in place. We don't even ask them, like, what was the messed up laws that y'all had back then? You know what I'm saying? And then Google those laws and see if they still on the books. The reason that I had done did my research on child brides was because I kept hearing people say over the years that they care about the children. And I was like, we can't care about the children. We allowed them to get pregnant. And then I went deep into it and I'm like, oh, child brides are still on the books, huh? But here we go, y'all. This is a law that prohibits barbershops from operating after 6:30.
Their hours clipped because of a St. Louis law dating back decades. Now, a St. Louis lawmaker says it needs to be cut out of the city's ordinances. The law has been in effect for 70 years, and it could shut down barbershops if they serve customers after a certain hour. Our Melanie Johnson hearing from local barbers who say this is trimming money from their bottom lines.
You cut one more doggone head after at 6:31. Let me hear some clippers. We shutting you down.
Being a barber is not just a job for Jeffrey Brock, it's a way of life.
I'm a second generational barber. My dad was a barber for 30 years, but now he's retired. So I grew up in a barbershop my whole life.
His downtown St. Louis shop, Drizzy X Studios, one of many that could lose business because of a St. Louis law dating back to the 1940s.
When I found that out, it definitely was something that shocked me.
Now the Board of Aldermen is looking to get rid of a law that makes it illegal for barbershops to stay open past 6:30 p.m.
Somebody could take this and target a barbershop if they would not want it in their area.
Yes. Because it's on the books. Somebody can target somebody right now. They can walk to a barbershop, well, this law is in effect and you need to close down. And they would actually be in the right.
This is the language of the ordinance Alderwoman Shamim Clark Hubbard is moving to repeal. It says, quote, no barbershop shall remain open after 6:30 p.m. And it's, quote, unlawful for any person engaged in barbering to work on a customer who enters a barbershop after the closing hours. The legislation goes on to say it's illegal to do business on holidays, too.
Ooh, y'all can't cut on, like, Thanksgiving, like, before. Damn it. You can't cut before the Christmas party, on Christmas, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't get no haircuts on Easter, like, early Easter morning. You can't do that. Mother's Day, you can't get your hair. Got to be more careful. The 4th of July, you know, like when we get fresh, we be having parties, stuff like that, and going to the barbecues, you can't get your hair. Oh, no. You say they about to be broke after 7 p.m. is when the real money coming in. You know what I'm saying? Because people, they get off work late and all that fly stuff right there. Shout out to Sensei for the $5 super chat. He say, baby think that she funny, saying I was being clipped, trimming money, Christmas elves, her slick rapping that. Yeah, I wasn't even paying attention to the words.
Let's just repeal this whole law. It's 76 years old.
Board Bill 103 is being recommended to pass through the Board of Aldermen, citing, quote, outdated regulations that target businesses that are disproportionately owned and frequented by Black St. Louisans.
Especially in laws dating back then, it's no secret that there was some kind of underlying discriminatory practicing that was going on.
Yeah, it definitely does target us, for sure.
A target many believe could shut them down and take money out their pockets.
It can cripple it heavy. You know, I have clients who they get off at a certain time.
And Jeffrey believes the law needs to be removed to protect the industry he loves and the people he serves.
Think about how it would impact your life. You know, what if you're a barber, stylist, or a client?
In St. Louis City, Melanie Johnson, First Alert 4.
So this is St. Louis, Missouri, right? St. Louis, Missouri mayor. Oh, we got a beautiful baby. Oh, I got to put up on the screen. Only because she looked worth a damn. I'm going to go ahead and put the beautiful baby up on the screen. What I said, I said St. Louis, Missouri. How you spell Missouri? I don't know. That's what I'm going to do. Spell thing, check thing. St. Louis, Missouri mayor. How did I know? But, okay. That's what's up. I got to put a picture up around here. Y'all can see this beautiful baby. Put on up. How y'all pronouncing that beautiful baby name right there? She's 52. Baby, she's 52. Me and Mrs. Jones. Mrs. Jones. Miss Jones. Tashiria. Tashara. Tashara. I guess that's how you pronounce it. Right. She's with the Democratic Party. Yeah. Tashara. Or Tishara. Tashara. Shout out to Tashara Jones out here. That beautiful baby. Bam. Let's see some more pics. Alright. Okay, you look like somebody. Hold on. Alright. She got a nice little smile thing going on, popping. She doing her thing. Yeah. We be having to ask these questions, right? Oh, wait. Wait. Let's see what type of governor we have. Governor. Okay, we got. Oh, isn't Tim Walz? Oh, Walz. No, he's not over Missouri. I thought it was Tim, but all right. Michael Pinson. Michael Pinson is the governor of Pinson, a Republican. He's a Republican partying. Oh. My question being, because these laws should have been off the books. Like, what are we doing? What is it? Have y'all noticed that our politicians get a whole bunch of days off? Especially our people in Congress. They get so much time off, and it seems like they don't like get nothing done. These are the type of laws that should have been brought up. But it goes back to we be in our own states not knowing the old laws. And I think that our elders, this is a problem. Oh, we got to blame the elders. The elders know about these laws. And why wasn't the elders fighting to get these laws off the books? So they leaving it up to the new generation. They're leaving it up to the new generation. This is crazy. So they actually should not have to wait to get the law off the book, because their mayor is Mrs. Jones. Since it's a St. Louis law, so that's a city law. St. Louis is a city. Who runs the city? The mayor. Right? Who dictates the laws in the city? Is it the mayor? I think it's the mayor. Somebody correct me. He said in Georgia, spitting on the sidewalk is still a law. Yes. He said get an in-house Barbershop going ASAP, appointments only. He says stupidity is older than us. Yes, it is. You say, Willie, please explain to us how the Republicans benefit us. Me. That's easy. Watch this. They is the party of pick yourself up by your bootstraps. They is the party that don't like to give handouts. Or should I say, there's the party that don't like to give other people money. Yeah. So, in my mind, that's one of the biggest. That is one of the biggest benefits. See, because if you is a person who have a mentality of, I'm going to work for everything that I want, it's a benefit. If you is a person who like for things to be given to you, it's not a benefit. I get it, you know. But see, I had a good mama and a good daddy. We ain't looking for handouts. We work for everything that we want and everything that we get. So I hope I answered your question. Shout out to T. Lee for the $2 super chat. Says, please explain to me how this target darker hues. Well, they're saying that it could be used. It could be used to target darker hues at any given time or something like that right there. Because they is also saying, because like back in the days, the barbershop was the place to be. The barbershop was the hangout for black folks. Like it literally was the hangout for black folks. I grew up going to a barbershop in my younger days. And when you go to the barbershop, it's a lot of men in the barbershop. This is like the salon for women. The salons for women was a place for women to go and chit chat and all that fly stuff. So it was actually like a safe place for the men to converse and gather. So I do believe that that law was put in place for black folk. And I could be wrong. But since the law is 74 years old, I think I'm right. You know what I'm saying? You say, Willie, remember your Republican friends. If you ever go broke and can't work, don't be looking for a handout. I'm in agreement. I am in agreement because if you broke and you can't work, you shouldn't be looking for a handout. Hell, you shouldn't be broke depending on the age. It all comes down from decisions. But here is a difference though. If I file for, let's say, my Social Security, they owe me that. They owe me that. I pay my taxes. I've paid my taxes for decades. They've been taking money out of what I work for. When I go file for that shit, I expect that because they took that. You know what I'm saying? So the begging for the handouts part is like, I'm not getting like food stamps. I'm not getting like a Section 8 or something, which I'm mad about that, but you know what I'm saying. So I am against it, but not really. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, I am against giving out other people's money. But if somebody's selling some stamps, I'm willing to buy. You know what I'm saying? So I'm hating. I'm hating that people get to sit on their ass, live in the communities that you work really, really hard for, and eat better than you eat, and they actually be more healthy because they're not working and they don't have to get up when they don't want to get up. They don't have to work 40, 50, 60, 70 hours a week to take care of their family, to actually live where they actually live and to put food on the table, so they actually get to live longer because their life is less stressful. So I'm hating like a mother. But if they gonna give me a Section 8, I take it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know. I'm not filling out for one anymore. But you know what I'm saying? So it may be like a contradiction, but at least I'm pointing out that it may be like a contradiction. You say, Willie, I am an excavator operator. I do well, but not $200,000 a year, which that's the only way Republicans can benefit us. How do they benefit most of us, sir? How do they benefit most of us? I thought I just said it. I think the Republicans benefit people because they don't want to take all your money away, or they don't want to take the amount of money that the Democrats is willing to take away from you. I like the fact that that the Republicans believes in less government. I like that. I really, really do. So that's just the one thing that I can say. Here, watch this, watch this. The Republicans was in office 4 years ago, right? I did well. I did very well 4 years ago. A lot of people did very well. A lot of black folks did very well. A lot of middle class folk did very well when the Republicans was in office. The Democrats in office right now. People is doing horrible. I'm not saying that every time that the Republicans is in office that everybody do good. That ain't what I'm saying. And I'm not saying that every time the Democrats is in office that everybody doing bad. That ain't what I'm saying. I'm pointing out the last 4 years with Trump, this 3.5 years with Biden. Did you do better now, or did you do better 4 years ago? I know that we is all like in a different situation, but and we all is in a different tax bracket. So I did very well under Trump. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Right? Listen, that Willie had 500 viewers per show, 500 plus to be exact, per show when Trump was in office. Uh-huh. I have never been more shadow banned. Listen, ever since Biden came into office, I've experienced the most shadow banning in my whole YouTube career. Because a lot of things you really could not say, and they kept changing the YouTube laws because of what me and other people was speaking about. They didn't respect free speech like that. The Democrat Party is the party of men can be women, women can be men. So a part of the Democrat Party is a party of delusion. So, hey, but that's just like one thing that's a benefit. But I should ask you, so how does the Democrat Party benefit us? I'm going to go to another story and wait on you to get your typing on. So you can write that right there. We're going to New Jersey right now. We got to go to Jersey because something big just happened. Something big just happened and we got to talk about it. Okay, I got to save that for afterwards. So we're going to jump over here. Hold on, let me grab that. Got that right there. Shout out Sensei for the $2 super chat. Say Pastor Appreciation. He say we had over 800 likes 3 years ago. Remember that? Huh? Remember that? The good old days, huh? So, like we trying to tell people, you ain't gotta like Trump all you want to. I understood I did better. I don't know anybody else's situation. I understood that I did better. I understood the people that I knew did a hell of a lot better. We was out here eating. Now we scared to go outside and spend any goddamn thing. Everything costs a player. It is ridiculous right now. Do you know? You know how many people was buying real estate that I knew personally? Personally knew. Not saw on the internet and all that fly shit. Knew. Met face to face. Speaking with families, all that fly shit. People was buying property. You try that fly shit now. Shit. I ain't going out there. Houses was 150, 200, 250. Shit, 450, 5.5 pit. Interest rate high as shit. Alright. I hope that y'all have done well under this democratic regime out here. I hope that you did. Shit higher than a giraffe's ass right now, man. And shout yourself out if y'all was able to get y'all teenage kids to move after they graduated. Shout yourself out if y'all kids was able to move out on their own under Biden. Cause it was real easy under Trump. It was real easy for your kids to move at 18, man. I'm out. That's what's up. That's what's up. Going out there and start your own life. You can afford it. Yeah. You say, Willie, it's not so much that it's Trump, but policies in place under the administration put a lot of people in good financial statuses. Yes. The only reason that I would say Trump, because it happened under Trump's presidency. I am not even saying that he put everything in place, but because it happened under his presidency, there it is. See, if these type of things happen under Biden, I will say it. If the economy was great under Biden, I would not have a problem with saying, well, shit, I am able to eat real good under Biden. I would have no problem with saying that right there. Nope. But the majority of people is not eating well under Biden. Just not. Say Obama said that he put them laws in place. Yeah. That's what's up. He say cigarettes won't be down. They're $10. Goddamn cigarette high as hell out here in these streets. He say, and that came from Obama and trickled down to Trump, sorry ass. That's what's up. But watch this. It happened under Trump. See, things happen before people get into office that it helps them while in office. And some things, it hurts them while they are in office. But one thing we must remember, and I like to keep it fair around here at the Willie Williams Show. If your ass in office, everything that happens, you're responsible. That is my best way to keep things fair. 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 Like I said, if shit was sweet under Biden, I would be the first to say, man, this shit good out here. That damn it, the Democrats, they're doing their doggone thing. See, because I am not a Republican and I am not a Democrat. I don't play that game. Because no matter who is in office, I am going to eat. I'm going to survive. I'm going to play the game out here in these streets. So it don't matter who's in office. It is just depends on who's in office. How much can you eat and how much can you lose? You know what I'm saying? Or how much do you eat, or how much do you lose? Say, what about Project 2025? Can you tell me one thing that's going to affect you? I would love to hear the one thing that's really just going to affect you in which Trump keeps saying, that's not my project. Trump keeps saying it's not my project. Democrats keep throwing it out, and Trump's Project 2025, the man keeps saying, ain't got nothing to do with that. I also heard that they was out here saying that Trump said that if he get in office that he's gonna deport people that is not white. Wait, what? What are we talking about? Shout out to Tammy for the $5 cash out. Say, I can send more when Trump get reelected. That's what I'm talking about. Bam. That's what I'm talking about. You say them black Democrats eating? According to the numbers, no they ain't. According to the numbers, no they ain't. They in poverty bad again. I just told y'all, under this administration, it's hard for your kids once they hit 18 to move out in the last 3.5 years. It has been very, very difficult because the prices went sky high. Under Trump and before Trump, at 18, you can move out. You can move out and take care of yourself by 18. Notice I said under Trump and before. So that means the Republicans and the Democrats before Trump, you was able to move out at 18 and take care of yourself. And you didn't have to have a PhD to do it. Think about that. I'm just throwing some out. You say Biden just sent $425 million to Ukraine, and we can't find nothing in the U.S., Florida, North Carolina, etc. This done gave out $750. $750, huh? That's what's up for the hurricane survivors. Gas prices is low under Trump. Man, people have so much hatred. People have so much hatred for Trump. And he's going to do this and he's going to do that. Well, why he didn't do this shit when he was already in office? You say moving out at 18 has never been easy? You say I'm reaching? Whoa! How many kids you got? Wait, hold on. When did y'all move out? Huh? I don't want to take it back to like when I was 18, because that was like in the 90s. That was in the 90s. Rent was $350 to $400. Nothing. We moved out like it was nothing. In the 2000s, people was able to move out like it was nothing. You could have a regular ass job and move out. Like it really wasn't out of your reach. You could be getting $10 an hour. $10 an hour. $12 an hour. And you can rent somewhere. Do y'all even understand, like, what 4-5 years ago, you can get like apartments for $650, $700, $750. Y'all understand that the average, I don't know nowhere that you paying under $1,100. That's a studio. You may find low income spots, but maybe. This is why, like I'm saying, like it was easier. Things were things were more obtainable. It wasn't so far out of people's reach. Now people really got to be roommates. This shit is real difficult. He says, so you saying that every 18-year-old before 4 years ago was able to earn enough money to totally support themselves? Yes, they had the opportunity to. Yeah. Uh-huh. Because rent was low. As long as your rent is low, everything else is low. The food was low. Your lights and water was low. Listen. If we what it was, basically, if you made like $12 an hour, you could live on your own. Like, it was simple. Shout out to Weedy 504 for the $2 super chat. Say 18 in 06 and moved out 07 with ease. Now I'm hurting. I'm trying to tell y'all, like if we just really just look at what rent was. Like, if rent low, y'all, everything else is low. You say rent under $1,400 is in the trap, or you dodging bullets to get in the house. No, there was apartment complexes. Like, not just your hood. Your really, really good apartment complexes. They're 1 bedrooms, $850, $950. A 1 bedroom, good apartments. Not in the hood, not trapping. And I'm not even saying the $500, $600, $700, $800 amount of rent was all in the hood. Nope. Do y'all know that you could have been renting homes for $800 a month? This was 4-5 years ago. I'm just saying, I do understand that it wasn't like we can't compare it to like New York. New York just high just for no damn reason. New York was high, like, all right, and I'm gonna even give y'all New York and California. All right, bam. They have been high for no damn reason. I get that, but the majority of the states and the majority of people has always been able to get out by 18 years old. Yeah, right. Let's not count New York and California. I'm gonna get that to y'all because they've always been high. Even when back in my day the shit was $350 for a 1 bedroom back in Miami. Rent in New York was still what? Shit. A studio was probably $500-$600 back in the 90s. I don't know. Somebody correct me. But it's always been high, so we don't want to add them in right now. Because you can't make that argument right there. But it's like the majority of people could move out and live on their own. That's just really what it was, because rent was cheap. Well, rent was lower. In Central Florida right now, the median rent, if I'm not mistaken, it's like $1,300-$1,400. That's a studio / 1 bedroom. This shit don't make no sense. Do y'all know that there's renting out rooms in people's homes for $1,500? Shout out to C-No for the 499 super chat. He said, Willie, in the early 2010s, he said, I lived in Memphis and my rent was $850 for a 2-2 in a damn good area. I'm trying to take shit in 2010. What that was hell. And this was in Miami. Rent for a 4-3? For a 4-3 in 2010, and I can remember this like it was yesterday. That shit was $900. a home. It's crazy. So all I'm saying is just, and it may go down after these 4 years. Maybe, I don't know. It's going to be a while. But you cannot tell me that rent ain't high. You can't tell me that. Say, Willie, all of my one bedrooms rented for $675, and now I rent the same one bedroom for $1,150. I'm trying to tell y'all, dog, the increase it's horrendous. This shit is horrible. It is really, really bad. I'm trying to tell y'all, so I got churn. It's bad out here, man. It wasn't as bad 4 years ago. I'm sorry. It just wasn't. Shout out to Calvin for the $2 super chat. They say under Trump there was new war started. There was no new war started. Yes, there was no wars. There was no wars under Trump. Just saying. I'm just saying. Now listen. I think that we can all agree that the price of housing was low. Well, lower, because even the Democrat Party talk about inflation. Even KK talks about the inflation. The sad part is she blame it on Trump. But y'all in office with this high ass inflation. You said my homegirl paid $9,000 in New York with a roomie. Got to be more careful. She must really got the bag. This shit is like crazy though, dog. Like that is something that we should all be able to agree on, that the cost of everything is just high because it is affecting everyone. Under Trump, it just wasn't this high. So, I don't know. Just say, well, I had a 3-2 in 2010 for under $800 a month on the east side of Central Florida. See what I'm saying? Shit ridiculous, dog. Like, it's horrible. Let's go to New Jersey. Yeah. I need some support around here, man. What is we doing? We got 324 thumbs up. We should be over 400. We got to go on and talk about this New Jersey detective. We have a darker hue sister. Sergeant Monica Mosley has been killed, targeted, and killed in a home invasion in New Jersey.
A kicked-in door, a neighborhood in shock, and a local law enforcement community devastated after one of their own is gunned down inside her own home. Sergeant Monica Mosley was also a mother and a grandmother. Good afternoon to you, everyone. We're also streaming live on CBS News Philadelphia. I'm Natasha Brown.
And I'm Siafa Lewis. Police say it was a home invasion, and now they're searching for answers. CBS News Philadelphia reporter Josh Sanders joins us from Bridgeton with more. Josh, what can you tell us right now?
Hey, good afternoon, guys. Good to be with you. Yeah, this community is heartbroken right now, and neighbors are asking how could this have happened. While police have released information, they have yet to say if the detective was a target or if this was random.
I'm devastated. I lost a good friend.
Friends of 51-year-old Monica Mosley are heartbroken.
It just hurts. It hurts. I don't know what else to say.
Bridgeton police responded to Sergeant Mosley's home on the 600 block of Buckshottam Road around 10:30 Tuesday night after reports of multiple people kicking in Mosley's front door.
Multiple people kicked in her door. You say, yes. Who she pissed off? That's a good question.
Check this out. I'm going to show you how I afforded this car.
Oh, they went
you
to
ready?
a commercial.
All right.
Now at 4 o'clock, a tragedy in Bridgeton, New Jersey. A detective sergeant.
A kicked-in door, a neighborhood in shock, and a local... Good afternoon to you, everyone. We're also streaming live on CBS News Philadelphia. I'm Natasha Brown.
And I'm Siafa Lewis. Police say it was a home invasion, and now they're searching for answers. CBS News Philadelphia reporter Josh Sanders joins us from Bridgeton with more. Josh, what can you tell us right now?
Hey, good afternoon, guys. Good to be with you. Yeah, this community is heartbroken right now, and neighbors are asking how could this have happened. While police have released information, they have yet to say if the detective was a target or if this was random.
I'm devastated. I lost a good friend.
The friends of 51-year-old Monica Mosley are heartbroken.
It just hurts. It hurts. I don't know what else to say.
Bridgeton police responded to Sergeant Mosley's home on the 600 block of Buckshottam Road around 10:30 Tuesday night after reports of multiple people kicking in Mosley's front door. They found her inside bleeding from a gunshot wound. She died on scene.
She was just a gentle person inside and out, and her smile, I'm gonna miss her having fun.
Gary Walker Jr. says he grew up with Mosley. His sister lives next door and made the call to police.
She heard something, some loud noise, and she went to go call her name, and she didn't get no response.
Diane Sapp lives on the other side of Mosley and saw her nearly every day.
I was like, this is not normal. And then once I saw the yellow tape, I knew. I said, somebody done passed away.
Mosley was a detective for the Cumberland County Prosecutor's Office, serving in multiple departments, including the Special Victims Unit and Internal Affairs.
Look at that beautiful smile. That baby had a beautiful smile like she don't harm nobody. She don't hurt nobody.
In a statement, Bridgeton Police Chief Michael Guy Mary says in part, all of law enforcement feels the loss deeply, but our hearts go out to her family. It's truly devastating.
Please pray for the family. Pray for their family and pray for this county.
We're told by New Jersey state investigators that they do have a person in custody for questioning who was being treated for a gunshot wound at Cooper University Hospital in Camden. Police have not identified a suspect and no arrests have been made.
No arrests have been made at this moment, so we don't know why. We don't know who, but hold on. Okay, we're going to ask a good question.
Good morning, I'm Eric Scott. This is New Jersey's First News for Thursday, October 17th.
I don't know what
it's made possible by the Bet Parks Casino and Sportsbook app.
Oh, no, This was the wrong one then. You talking about a sportsbook app, and now we ain't talking about sports right now. New Jersey 1015.
A kicked-in door.
I hit the wrong one. This one.
Now at 4 o'clock, a tragedy in Bridgeton, New Jersey. A detective sergeant with the Cumberland County Prosecutor's Office is dead after being shot during a home invasion. Today, neighbors and loved ones of the 51-year-old are reflecting on this devastating loss. It is Wednesday afternoon. I'm Brian Tapp.
And I'm Sarah Bloomquist. The big story on Action News is the murder of Sergeant Monica Mosley. It happened on the 600 block of Buckshottam Road around 10:30 last night.
She was hunting the inmate.
New Jersey correspondent Trish Hartley joining us live now near the victim's home. Trish, at this point, no one has yet been charged.
No charges, but one person is being questioned according to police. Now, Sergeant Mosley is being described as a gentle person who is a devoted public servant.
Say I can't trust a cop with baby hair.
Police have not released any details about the motive of this home invasion, but people who knew her are stunned.
She was a kind person, and she loved her children, her 2 daughters.
Detective Sergeant Monica Mosley is being remembered as a kind neighbor, a loving mother, and a dedicated law enforcement officer.
Once I saw the yellow tape, I knew this don't happen like in our neighborhood. And to her, of all people,
the 51-year-old who worked for the Cumberland County Prosecutor's
She was 51? Oh, that baby look good for 51.
Office was shot and killed during a home invasion last night. Bridgeton police were called to the 600 block of Buckshottam Road around 10:30 p.m. for reports of several people kicking in her front door. When officers arrived, they found Mosley suffering from a gunshot wound. She was pronounced dead at the scene.
I got a question there. Where was her gun? Where was her gun when it was several people kicking on her doors? Because they had to kick the door to get in. So she wasn't close to the gun then.
We saw crews removing the damaged front door this afternoon.
It's hurt the neighborhood. It really hurt the neighborhood with this. It was wrong. And I pray justice is served.
Mosley had worked for the prosecutor's office since 2006. We spoke with a former classmate of hers who said she had found her calling.
She always loved it. From the time she graduated from school, she fell in love with the feel of that. And and just rolled with her ever since.
Troopers located a suspect at Cooper University Hospital in Camden who was suffering from a gunshot wound. That person was detained for questioning. Governor Phil Murphy said he was outraged and heartbroken, saying in a statement, quote,
as a y'all just gonna jump from the little suspect that was wounded. No.
Person was detained for questioning.
A person was detained for questioning that he suffered a gunshot wound. So y'all didn't dig in on him. You ain't giving us enough about him.
Troopers located a suspect at Cooper University Hospital in Camden who was suffering from a gunshot wound. That person was detained for questioning.
So that means, so you ain't leaving us with like, so he's one of the shooters, he was in the house. You ain't telling us nothing, giving us his face. Do y'all know Buddy because his partners or some could have also been involved? Y'all ain't doing y'all due diligence, huh?
Governor Phil Murphy said he was outraged and heartbroken, saying in a statement, quote, as a detective with the Cumberland County Prosecutor's Office, Sergeant Mosley served her community with distinction, working every day to ensure the safety and well-being of the people of Cumberland County. This act of violence impacts our entire law enforcement community and all of New Jersey. Again, no charges have been announced in this case. Bridgeton Police, along with New Jersey State Police and the Cape May County Prosecutor's Office, are still investigating.
I cannot wait until they get more information because I really would love to understand and hear why they targeted that beautiful baby. That baby 51. Hell no. Oh, she all cute, but she was single. Listen, shout out to all our 51-year-old single ladies out here. How does it feel to be single at 51 though? Is it a life that you actually want to live, single, or is you between relationships or something like that right now? Or did your significant other pass away? You know what I'm saying? But is it hard being single at 51? It said 51 is young. Yes, you cannot produce no more children, you know, which is great. So listen, like I be trying to tell y'all beautiful babies, now y'all go ahead on for y'all women who cannot produce children, y'all really need to be focusing on the young players, the young Thundercats out here in these doggone streets who have a big battery in their back and they can just keep going and going and going. They need that type of practice, man. You know what I'm saying? These are the players who y'all need to be dealing with so y'all can teach a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And help them players with their skill set. Yeah. You know, teach them and groom them for the young girls. You know what I'm saying? Groom them for the young girls. Get them ready for them youngins, so they won't be out here disappointing the young girls. Just saying. Y'all, I was over here also, and I was looking at the interest rates because I have not looked at the interest rates in a good little minute. The interest rates today is 6.57%. 6.57%. That's a 30-year fix for the interest rates, right? So I said, well, hell, let me go back to 2020. And look at the interest rates. Hold on. Whoa. What just happened? So I did the 2020. It says the 2020 interest rates were low due to C-19 pandemic. So I guess we really can't use that right there. But the federal funds rate had dropped to 1.58, which was a beautiful time to buy a doggone home. The 30-year fixed mortgage was 3.38 for the year. I remember that because that's when properties was getting bought out here in the doggone street. But okay, we don't want to use that right there because Willie, it was a pandemic. Got it. Let's go back to 2016. The interest rates, the 30-year fixed mortgage rates in 2016 was 3.657. Can do you one better. Obama was in office in 2012. Let's see what we had. 2012, 30-year interest rate 3.65. Remember, we had a recession in 2008. But in 2012, it was 3.65. Hell, let's go to 2008 then. Let's see what it was. We did have a recession. Hold up. The recession, the federal funds rates was lowered to 4.5 at the end of 2007. Oh, the 30-year rate peaked. It peaked at 6.63 during the 2008 recession. And that's why shit had them fell apart and all that fly stuff right there. We back to the 60s. Do y'all understand that in 2006 and 7, people were buying up homes, wasn't it? Remember that? People were buying homes and flipping homes like it wasn't nothing, right? Yeah. And then they got stuck. Because the shit crashed, right? The Great Recession. Think about it, though. So before Trump, interest rates was 3.38, some shit like that right there. Before Trump, it was still low with Trump. After Trump, that is 6.68. Damn. But like y'all will say, it wasn't good under Trump. That's what's up. How many of y'all buying real estate? I ain't bought no real estate since Biden been in office. I gotta wait for this shit to go down. Because when I tell y'all houses 400,000, the same houses that would be like 182, 225, and this is over 400,000. I refuse to buy them at that price. Just like a whole bunch of people. So a whole bunch of people, they just laying around waiting for the price to drop. Which eventually they will. You know what I'm saying? But just not under this administration. It's difficult. So again, you ain't got to like Trump. Pay attention to what's going on. Do you like your life right now? Huh? Do you like your life right now, and how far can your money stretch? If you're okay with it, vote for the same people that's in office now then. Vote for the same people that was in office then. Well, that's in office then. Do that. Like I've been trying to tell y'all, vote with your wallet. Vote with your wallet. If you're benefiting, get your vote on. But I've been trying to help people. Don't be a dumbass to vote against your best interest. Like this shit that's the stupidest shit ever. I don't like them, so I'm not gonna vote for them just because I don't like them. I don't like that person, so I'm not gonna vote for them, knowing it would benefit you. Did y'all remember when Ricky Smiley said it would actually benefit me more to vote Republican? But I don't like Donald Trump. That got to be the dumbest shit ever. And I wanted y'all to really, really understand. Do y'all think that these millionaires, like a whole bunch of these millionaires, is going to continue to vote or vote Democrat? Of course, we're going to have some that vote Democrat. I get that right there. But I believe when people get behind these closed doors, because when you have people like Cardi B, which people said that she was complaining about the cabbage was $7 or $8. You know what I'm saying? Or lettuce, or some shit like that right there. I believe that these people is going to get behind closed doors. I don't think that they're going to vote Democrat, though. Price too damn high, dog. Like, people would rather continue in the suffrage and continue to lose money because they don't like a man. Wow. That's deep. But hell, stand on what you're going to stand on then. You say it's because Trump left that deficit so high, we have to come out some type of way. Can't blame it on Trump. Look who's been in office. And didn't KK, wasn't she was the deciding vote that actually made this increase? Damn it, what's the word that we were just using? That did the inflation? Wasn't she like the deciding vote on that created the inflation? So, but I watch this. Let's blame Trump. Got it. Watch this. So if we're gonna blame Trump for it, right? So that means that Biden and them could not find a way to get the prices down, right? So you mean to tell me so now they found a way to get the prices down? I am going to agree with you. All right, bam it, it's Trump. So let's just speak on it like this right here. So at a company, if we have like bad spending and now we fired the CEO or like the CFO and we get a new one in, how long should we give the new CEO, CFO a chance to fix the bad spending? How long should we give them? Should we give them 4 years or should we give them 8 years? If it's Trump's fault. You say yes because we're coming out of a recession. What recession? People said that in C-19 that we was in a recession, but they didn't stand on it as if it was a recession. They were saying it, but according to like the government, like they wasn't saying it was. And now she's talking about we is gonna build like 1 million homes or something like that right now. I don't even think that people really be thinking about stuff. One of her plans is to build like 1 million, I think, low-income homes, if I'm not mistaken. We have homes right now that people, like the homes is empty. People, they not renting the homes that's already here. And the cost of building, the cost of materials is really, really high. Who is going to get the money from to do that right there? And who is going to rent out these houses? And how long she said the 3 million homes? 3 million homes. How long y'all think that right there gonna take? Are we even thinking about it? Again, I keep understanding. I know that y'all don't like Trump. Got it. I got it. I'm with you. Bam, you don't like him. I got it. That lady say one of her things that she finna do is 3 million homes. We have millions of homes that is vacant right now. She even said the cost of building material is through the roof. And she's going to build these homes and give you people $25,000 first time home buyers, the $25,000 thing. Who going to pay for that? Oh, me and you. Me and you gonna pay for that. They said they need 1 million homes for the migrants. Bam! There you go. Yeah, wood and metal is high. I just told y'all how much plywood was. I just bought plywood for the hurricane. You say, well, all these million homes. Do y'all know how long it takes to build 100,000 homes? I don't think people really be thinking this shit through. It sound good. Oh snap, you finna build 3 million homes. Okay, cool. We don't think how long shit take to do stuff. No. All right. Well, corporate investors are owning these empty homes and sitting on them. That's why there's a shortage of homes. No, they're not sitting on them. People can't afford the rent. They are not. Listen. Watch this. Or maybe you don't know how it works. When these corporate investors building these homes, they take out these things called loans. They take out these things called loans. They get money from the bank. At a certain point, guess what the bank want? They money back. Y'all do understand that once people go to the bank to build homes, apartment complexes, and all that shit right there, they give you the money in phases. They give you the money in phases. Let's say that you want to build 4 big apartment complexes, but on the same land. You will get the first phase of money to build the first big one, right? You have 3 more to build. You do know that you got to fill up that first bunch of apartments that you had done built before you get the second phase. Ain't not nail investors sitting on no damn money when the bank will come calling for their money. That's not how it works. They ain't sitting on shit. It's difficult when people cannot afford $2,500 a month for a home, $3,500 a month, and we're talking about rent. Hell, they can't afford $1,700 a month. Yeah, you say it's a construction loan and the interest rates are very low. Yes, but they come calling for their money. Investors loans, construction loans, they coming for their money. And if you is not renting out the properties that you just build, now that come out of your pocket. So y'all think that they really sitting on homes? No, they ain't sitting on homes. No, they're not gonna do that right there. That's not business to sit on homes. He's saying we need a new roof. Right? And not to mention the squatters out here. Got to be more careful. Listen, let's go on and jump into this last one real quick. Listen, I don't know everything. I do know a little business. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know everything about business. But I can tell you, they coming for their money. And they need their money. I bet that. There's developers everywhere. Hell, maybe y'all need to ask your Central Florida developers on what happened to them when they were supposed to got paid in 4 phases because they had 4 big units that they was building of apartments. This in Central Florida. 4 big units of apartments. They filled up the second one. They got that 3rd phase money. They built it. Cannot fill them up. Cannot fill them up. It's time for them to pay. Now they've been having a hard time for paying that bank back. Yeah, because they base everything on billing the 4, filling them up, and paying the bank back. As of today, they still is having a problem, and they still have not got that 4th payout to build the 4th thing that they were trying to build. They ain't sitting on no properties. Maybe somebody is sitting on 1 or 2 houses or something like that right there, but like a real investment community like that, no, hell no. Nope. Let's go on and get into this right here. We have a father. Who has been accused. Well, a father who has admitted. We have a father who has admitted to starving his 5-year-old daughter. Here we go.
The parents of a 5-year-old girl found dead in East Baltimore are now facing child abuse and neglect charges. As WMER 2 News' Jeff Hager reports for us tonight, court records suggest the adults restricted their children's access to food, leaving at least 2 of them emaciated.
On Monday, this home in the 2200 block of Aiken Street in East Baltimore became a crime scene, but neighbors didn't have a clue.
Well, we could say that. You say, Willie, it's not the bank's money that's loaned out. It's our money. Yes, but one thing about it, they have to pay the bank back. They don't pay us back. But you're right. It is our money because we put our monies into the banks and the banks invest the money. I get it. We don't get shit back from the investments, right?
Neighbors didn't have a clue.
When I stepped out here, there was detectives and police everywhere. We never knew the reason why because we never knew the neighbors at all.
What they eventually learned is that a 5-year-old girl had been found dead, and that too came as a surprise.
And the entire time I've been living here, I've never seen the kids come in and out of the home.
What we've now learned through court records is Zona Bird had been discovered dead by an aunt called to the home by the little girl's mother, 32-year-old Bernice Bird, after she found her unresponsive. Zona's ribs were clearly visible, and first responders noted she appeared to be severely emaciated.
Her ribs were severely Dude, can y'all see y'all ribs? No, that's because we got fat on them. That's because like we got food in our system that we ain't pooped out. Yeah.
As was her 6-year-old brother, who weighed just 35 pounds.
6-year-old? 35 pounds? Oh, Jesus.
A later search of the house turned up cupboards empty of food, but there was a freezer full of meat and a lone salad found inside the refrigerator.
So they could have got some protein.
Officers also discovered other non-perishable food items behind a locked closet door inside the bedroom shared by Zona's mother and her father, 34-year-old Gerald Bird. Both of the parents were questioned about when Zona had last eaten, and neither one could answer that question. However, the father did say he had seen the little girl rummaging through the trash can, looking for nourishment.
It's ridiculous. They're children. They deserve, they didn't ask to be here. They deserve to eat. They deserve parents to love them and treat them right.
Investigators arrested the parents, pointing out with food present inside the home, they could have fed the children at any time, but chose not to.
Could have fed them children at any time. A freezer full of meat, and they got the perishables in the room. Ain't nothing in the cupboard. Do y'all know if DCF come to y'all house and y'all ain't got nothing in y'all cupboard, they taking y'all children away, right?
In East Baltimore, Jeff Hager, WMAR2.
That's a damn shame out here in these streets. Daddy, what is going on? He say houses sound good until you come up and you get in the suburbs and your neighbors start snitching to the HOA about your grass in your yard. Oh, that's a fact. That's a real problem with a lot of these HOAs. People be out here acting the foot. And I do think people need to be bust upside their head for playing a lot of times. He say y'all see houses in y'all neighborhoods empty for a long ass time, but get pissed when them folks buy them. You could have bought them. That's a fact. That's a fact. If y'all seeing property next door to y'all and y'all ain't purchasing the property, it's something wrong. What is we doing? Huh? But I would tell y'all like now, like right now, like today, the price so damn high for that same house that's in your neighborhood that is abandoned. The price is higher than what it should be today. If it was by 4 years ago, the price would be really, really low and you get that thing for $37 right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying something. But we will sit back. We will sit back and see abandoned houses in our own damn community and we'll do nothing. But we'll go get an $80,000 car. Let's go get an $8,000 old Benz or like a big truck, something like that right there. You would not invest them $80,000 into a home. Strange to me.
Or 6, gruesome.
We got to see what the father. Now I wonder why they say the father. Why did they label that thing as a father starved the baby when it's the parents who starved the baby? I don't know what this baby right here got. I don't know what she got, but she got a lot of weight on her. She got a lot of weight on her. According to her face, I don't know what she got. Can somebody tell me what that baby got? Because these little black spots, shit like that right there, baby, you could have helped that right there. A lot of these spots also be from like your gut and stuff like that, right? We got so much waste and chemicals in our bodies, man, that we have not dispersed. We have not released yet. This is the process. You say that's the measles. That sugar got the measles. But this day, mama and their daddy got to look like, I don't know. The baby should have found something to eat.
With 6 gruesome details as an East Baltimore couple is facing child abuse charges after their 5-year-old daughter was found dead in their home on Monday. Hello, everybody. I'm Denise Koch, and welcome to WJZ's All Local News at 6. 3 other children were removed from the couple's home in the 2200 block of Aiken Street. One of them received treatment at a local hospital. WJZ has been following this story for you since it first broke on Monday. Tara Lynch is live at 6 on your corner downtown at the courthouse. So I know, Tara, you were in the courtroom today for the couple's bail review hearing.
Denise, that's exactly right. A really disturbing case out of East Baltimore. Both of them appeared separately. Gerald Bird appeared first in court. He was held without bail. Meanwhile, Bernice Bird was scheduled to appear in this courthouse here in South Baltimore. She did not appear. Her hearing was postponed because she's under suicide watch at the Maryland Correctional Institution for Women. They're both charged with child abuse resulting in death after their 5-year-old daughter was found in their home in her bed, unresponsive and significantly malnourished. On Monday, Baltimore police responded to 2219 Aiken Street for a report of a 5-year-old who was unresponsive. According to court documents, the 5-year-old was identified as Zona Bird. Her aunt called police saying her sister Bernice, who's charged in this case, found Zona in an upstairs bedroom unresponsive.
Look at all them spots, though, man. Told y'all, wash your face. A lot of this, and shout out to Baby out for having her real. But a lot of this come from y'all not washing y'all sheets and stuff, man. For real, though.
The aunt confirmed this, adding she was ice cold. Zona, who was described as being severely emaciated and extremely malnourished, was pronounced dead at the scene. Neither Bernice nor Gerald Bird, their father, could say when they last saw their 5-year-old alive. According to the charging documents, neither parent took responsibility for feeding Zona, nor could they account for the last time she was fed. The parents indicated the children were going through the garbage to find food. They're charged with child abuse, resulting in death, and other related charges. According to police, 3 other children were taken from the home. One of them, just 6 years old, was also severely malnourished, weighing only 35 pounds. Detectives described him as gaunt, saying he could barely walk. After searching the home, detectives found the freezer was packed with meat. 1 salad was in the refrigerator, and a locked bedroom closet contained several non-perishable food items that were out of reach of the children. In court, Gerald Bird was described as a part-time Amazon worker with 4 prior convictions. The state's attorney's office
got 4 evictions working at Amazon. So if y'all is out here with convictions, because Amazon, they do hire felons. Shout out to Amazon for giving players a chance.
Office said this case shocks the conscience. Gerald Bird was held without bail. Meanwhile, Bernice Bird was scheduled to appear in court, but her hearing was postponed. She remains on suicide watch. Again, Gerald Bird held without bail. He will be scheduled for a preliminary hearing that has not happened yet. Meanwhile, Bernice Bird scheduled to appear in this courthouse tomorrow afternoon for a bail hearing. Then she also has a preliminary hearing already scheduled for mid-November. For now, reporting live in South Baltimore, Tara Lynch, WJZ.
That baby on suicide watch. That baby on suicide watch. You don't want to be here no more? We need to go ahead on and let her leave. We need to go ahead on and let her leave. Do not be trying to hold on to these babies. Don't do it. Let the bitch go. Let that bitch go. We want to watch them. To do why? Why? We don't want them to knock themselves off so we can hold them accountable. There's no better way to hold them accountable than for them to leave Earth. That's the best way to hold somebody accountable for them to leave Earth. Just in my opinion. Shout out to We Count Money over here for the $1 cash app. Say those are meth bumps. Pastor, you is lying to me. Now. Wow. Hey, Willie, why your family always in the news? No, we ain't got like them bumps in our face. Listen, boy, y'all better look at this goddamn skin. Look at that melanin. Melanin popping. I look good. We don't do like the skin thing because we weren't raised like that. Oh, we weren't raised like that right there. We was cleanliness is next to godliness. I promise you the sheets and shit get washed every week. We ain't play like that. We really did. Listen, man, y'all give yourself a pat on the back, man. Y'all done made it to the end of the Midday News out here on this wonderful Thursday, October the 17th, 2024. What it do. Appreciate that right there. That's what's up. Listen, if you're new around here, man, go ahead on and give a player a like and a share. Y'all tell somebody about the play. Do not be afraid. I'm not here to harm. I'm not here to hurt. I just think a little different than most out here in these streets. And this is something that, you normally will not hear. I promise you that right there. You won't hear the things that I say out here. Because I ain't afraid to think it, and I ain't afraid to say it. You know what I'm saying? And as your book say, so as a man thinketh, he is, or something like that right there. So you is what you think. Oh, that's just 40,000? 35,000. You get, hold on. Oh, all right. Oh, that ain't bad right there. You get a 7,157 square foot lot for 35. That ain't bad. In a housing community. Oh, I you know, because it got to be zoned. It is zoned for houses. Get for 35. That ain't bad. Hey, hold on. You can get a 9810 square foot lot for 28. Yeah, no. You get a .33 acre lot for 55. That ain't bad at all. You all need to be looking on the websites online and look at the empty lots that's in like your areas and stuff like that right there. Y'all need to start copying that since y'all getting the bag. You know what I'm saying? Since you eating like $50,000, $100,000 bags and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? This is what y'all getting, $10,000, $15,000 a month. Here, y'all might as well just go on to buy a little land. That ain't gonna hurt nothing. Go ahead on and get that land. He said, I'm looking at one right now for $29,999. I'm trying to tell y'all. People, since I just thought about it, people we don't even really like be thinking about it. We talked about cars and car notes and all that fly stuff right there. The average car note was what now? $700 and some dollars a month, or maybe it has changed. But let's see. What is the average car note? The average car note of 2024 is $734. That's on average. Do y'all know, like, if y'all grab one of these properties for like 20, 30,000, 50,000, you can like make payments on it, right? It's less than $734 a month. If y'all buy like a $30,000 car, right? You make payments, and I'm pretty sure, like with the property, you can pay longer than the 4 to 8 years than they do like with a car, right? You can stretch it out 10, 15 years, something like that, right there, right? So you'll pay way less than $734 a month, but you will pay something that can grow in value, right? I just throw it out. Just empty lots at 45 grand. 35, 25. If you have a car that's paid for, why not buy you a piece of land? Just keep your car running to where you don't need a new car. But if you got you some money, hell, if your car breaks, just fix the problem. Fix the problem, get you a little rental. That ain't nothing. If you had to spend $2,000 a year on your car, it's cheaper than you having a car note. We don't even look at it like that right there. You say they're not listening, Willie. They want the new Jordans and that Benz. You correct about that right there. You was correct about that right there. We don't think it through. But then again, it's difficult for you to stunt on somebody with a piece of land. It's difficult to stunt because you would have to bring them people to the land and be like, "Ooh, I got some land." So it's easy to stunt on people with a vehicle because you get to drive it around and you get to show people that you got that. So it's an easier stunt. But the car that you drive around loses value. That lot that you just purchased gains value. It increases in value. Players, prostate cancer awareness round here at the Willie Williams Show. So it's just a finger. So your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. Mess around and lose your la-la or your life. It's your choice. You make the call. Your body, your booty. I am here to help. Yes, I am. Yes, I'm here. I really do appreciate y'all for rocking. Hope y'all had a good one. Y'all please go around to the Willie Williams Show 3 channel and watch standalone videos that a player be around here doing through the week for you good people. He said cars over 10 years old. Sometimes it's a journey to find parts. Yes, yes. Depending. Well, they have a lot of aftermarket. Like to find the OEM parts. Yes, it's hard sometimes. But I still have me some old schools. I will still have like not real old, like in my mind, like the 2000s and ups. But you can grab you like some 90 Chevys, something like that with old carburetor. You know what I'm saying? Parts is easy and they last longer. You know? So I just want to say thank y'all for being around here. I'm finna go ahead on and get on up out of here, man. Y'all have a good one. I'm gonna see y'all later. I'm out of here, man.